What's up, guys? I did not start the game because I was not in my usual flow. Where am I here? All right, start game right now. How much did it cost for my setup? Around like 6K. Minus the PC, include the PC, probably like 8K, solidly. Sorry for the late stream. We had a sort of a driver's debrief for season 3 of our league. So probably not going to stay that long, but nonetheless. You know what? I actually did not watch the race today. It is my son's birthday on Wednesday, so we did a little bit of celebrating today. And we spent a lot of time at Target picking out a gift. And yeah. So I did it. Sorry, it's taking a second for the game to load up. Loading up right now. Was it? Was it eventful? Hold on, let me adjust the... Hold on. I can't see the chat window. It's up too low. It's up too low. What am I saying? All right. Game's loading up now. What's up, John Franco? How's it going? All right, I think we're good. Probably going to play for, I don't know, it's already play a little bit past 11, and then we'll call it a day. That's what I'm going for, I think.
Get in there, Lewis. What a way to do it, mate.
What's up, Wendell? RJ, what's up? William, what's going on? All right, let's do this. Let's not waste any time. I assume everyone can hear me and see me and all that stuff. All right, let's create a lobby. Oh man, I was in Toronto all last week. Just came back yesterday evening. So spent today decompressing-ish. Going back to work tomorrow. Really don't feel like it. There's tons of stuff I need to do. So. All right, what track should we do? Let's do Austria, and then maybe we'll fit in 2 races. I'll do Hungary and then Madrid? Yeah? Actually, yeah. Let's do Japan. Japan sounds fun. All right, that's what we'll do. Sounds good. Let's do it. How are we doing in here? I will be Red Bull, I think. You know what? No, I'm going to be Audi. All right, let's ready up. Let's do this. Invite you? You got to find the lobby, man. I don't even see you on here. Oh, just kidding. I do. All right, there you go. Invite sent. All right, let's ready up though. Do you guys see this? My brother-in-law made it for me with this 3D printing machine. Isn't that pretty cool? It's my logo. I also have... Oh, do I have time to grab it? Hold on, let me grab it. Let me show you the 3D printed Monaco. All right, you ready for this? Isn't that cool? Pretty dope, right? I wish honestly I wish it was a lot bigger, so this is how big it is. If it was like this big, I feel like you'd be able to notice it somewhere, but I don't know. It would have to be somewhere on here for it to be even remotely noticeable, and I have too much stuff around here. I think I'm going to have to just maybe remove this poster and start putting other stuff on here. Even then you can't really notice it, so I don't know. We'll have to find a spot for it, but it's really cool. It has like the topography, the buildings. I don't know if you can see the buildings on here. Yeah. It's pretty dope. Not gonna lie. It's pretty awesome. All right, let me put this down somewhere. Put that on the ground. Hope to God that I don't forget that it's there. All right, let's do this. Oh, and I got a little arm thing for got a little arm that's connected to my desk that's pointing down here. So now I get a little hover shot of the pedals instead of an angle kind of from the side. See that? Making upgrades. Jari, I'll be doing Saturday races. So Saturday's sort of the drop-in league where there are no teams. And whoever signs up joins. So whenever I'm free on Saturdays, I'll be doing that. Connor, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Man, starting off with a wet race. This is gonna be rough. I got the M booster pedals. That's this one here. That's the brake pedals. And then I have the regular CRP2 pedals. Oh my God. I was staring at the chat window, so I didn't even realize that the lights went out.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Honestly, I like the M boosters. They're pretty awesome. I wonder if they're really worth the price, though, to be honest with you. Because it's like, I got it on sale for $650, and that's for like a single pedal. And that seems a little crazy. This is F1 pop-up. Can't you tell by the superior graphics? Oh, you know what? I forgot. My son was playing this game a little while ago, and I forgot to turn all the assists back off. Off. What else did I have? Gearbox. Knew something felt weird. Would I recommend F1 for a beginner? Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you like F1. Absolutely. It's so fun. That's honestly what got me into sim racing in general, is that I like Formula One. this game was close enough to real life to me to want to race it. So, DJ, thanks for the follow, man. You know, it's realistic enough that you can kind of pretend like you're doing the real thing. Especially once you get like a wheel and pedals and stuff. Yeah, it feels great. Again, I'm just as bad as I probably would be if I was actually racing. But should I get the R12s or wait and get the R21s? You know what? I think you could probably just get the R12s. It's kind of like SPF. Just because you get like SPF 100 plus doesn't mean that you're getting like twice as much as SPF 50. I think once you get to 12, I think you're in a pretty good spot. You can go higher and you'll get marginal benefits from it. Maybe some additional detail with the force feedback, that sort of stuff, but I don't think you're going to be getting like dramatic differences. And trust me, you're not going to be racing. You're not going to be using 20
power units this year. You want to lift and coast more than you might have done before. And sometimes the fastest way around a track is not always going full throttle. Combine lift and coast into braking with boosting out of corners and see how you get on. Gap to your teammate ahead, 11.5 seconds.
You know what? Even after like, what's it been? Over 2 weeks now? My ankle still feels a little sore.
Yellow flag.
Especially when I'm really stretching it like I am with the gas pedal. Oh yeah, you ordered the brakes? So did you get the M boosters or what? Yeah, I wasn't on all last week. I was actually visiting family in Toronto. And it was awesome. Weather is fantastic up there in Toronto. If anything, it was kind of cold. So the mornings we left to go do something, I'm like, why is it so cold out? Like I didn't dress appropriately for this type of weather.
The track is clear, green flag.
Nice, Jean-Franco. That's awesome, man. You're gonna like them.
The final lap of the race. Final lap.
Nice. Nice. It's always good when you have those gift cards.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Anyway, I see Lando won. Honestly, I didn't even get the chance to watch the highlights, so the only thing I know is that Lando won. And I did watch the sprint. I mean, not the sprint, but I did watch qualifying, so I know that Lando got pole position. So it must not have been that crazy if Lando went from pole to win the race. Yeah, Papa, definitely get Moza. I have all Moza equipment, everything from the wheelbase, the wheel, the pedals, all of it's Moza, and I'm really happy with the quality. And I have multiple wheels from Moza, and they've all been great, all from like the cheapest model to one of the more expensive higher end ones like this one, and they all feel great. So yeah, I couldn't recommend Moza enough. Hey, thanks for the follow there. Papa Wasabi, appreciate it. Your name came up as like some funky lettering there for a second. Not sure why. Unless that wasn't you? Anyway. I should ask some of my coworkers if they went to the race. I'm gonna guess not. When I went to visit them, I brought up whether they went to the race, and I don't think anyone have ever been to any of the races. Which kind of sucks, right? Because I mean, if I lived that close to a race, I would 100% go. Oh yeah, Malaysia's back, right? They're gonna be doing, was it Bahrain at Malaysia? Which is a weird way of saying it, right? Like they're not doing Bahrain at Malaysia. They're doing the race at Malaysia instead of Bahrain, right? I didn't actually read the details. I've seen the headlines, but yeah, it seems like a really weird way of saying it. Oh, really? Wow. That's weird. I guess logistically that does make sense. Bahrain's still paying for it, but it's at Malaysia. So weird. Like, no, you still have to pay for it. I mean, if I was Bahrain, I would not cover the cost. I guess maybe there's some contract where they have to cover the cost, otherwise they won't have any future races. Maybe? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, I don't know why anyone would cover the cost of it being somewhere else. Interesting. When was the last time F1 was at Malaysia? I know they definitely have a very strong community of F1 followers there. I think just based off of like people who follow me or people who watch my streams and also streamers as well. I think that Malaysia definitely has a really good Formula One population. So not a bad selection. So Jamie, how's it going, man? My specs? No, I don't think I have it anywhere on TikTok, but if you go over to YouTube and click any of my videos, I have it listed in the description. I also have my affiliate links as well if you want to look at it, but CRP2 pedals, M booster pedal to replace the brakes. I have the R21 wheelbase. So yeah. Moza Vision GS steering wheel. That basically sums it up from a Moza perspective. What's up, Chris? How's it going, man? Chris was saying some very questionable things on the league chat. I noticed. Dawson, you're talking about for the R21? I have it at 50%. $10K? Yeah, easily. I'd say if you include the PC, it's probably around 8K because it's probably 6K for everything, including the monitor. It's a 49-inch Samsung Odyssey G9 and also the track racer. All included is probably like 8K. Oh no. Oh no, I do have a purple first sector, so we might have a glitch pole coming here. Ooh. Man, and I left some battery on the table. Wow. Oh, my brother-in-law is watching. Look, Justin. It's here. I still haven't found a place for the Monaco track. It's a little bit too small where it won't show up like really well on camera anywhere, so I don't know. I have to figure it out. I definitely want to show it somewhere. Just not sure where yet. But at worst, it will sit on my desk. And I'll look at it while I'm on calls. While I'm not paying attention during calls, which is frequently. Yeah, I know. I won't step on it. It's sitting right here because I showed everyone on camera and then I put it down on the ground, so make sure I don't step on it. All right, let's do this. What time is it? Feels late. All right. Mozavision GS is the wheel that I have. We might need to bring back the steering wheel cam because you can't get a very good look of what the wheel actually looks like. And the wheel is probably the most interesting part of the rig. Thanks, Papa. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, if everyone can just follow me on all the platforms, that would be great. Except for Kick, because who cares about Kick, right? Is anyone even on there anymore? Honestly, I don't even remember the last time I checked my live stream on Kick. If it hasn't been working, it wouldn't surprise me.
Now stay alert for threats around you.
Tangle up with... Oh, man. And I just spin out. Dang it. And there's my race right after that. Hey, how's it going, man? Pretty good. Spent a week out in Toronto, visited family. It was tons of fun. Weather was great. No wildfire smoke. Yep, with OBS. Streaming on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and then I use TikTok's terrible live stream app because they force you to.
Yellow flag.
How did I get the stream key? But for the other platforms, I think you can just get it. It's like somewhere on your profile. I don't remember having to do anything in particular to find it. So if I figured it out and it didn't take time, then it must just be somewhere in plain sight.
Okay, mate, so just a quick reminder, you'll get access to the extra power when you're within a second of the car ahead with overtake mode.
Really? Wait, you did the qualifying, but you can't do the race because it says it's full? I didn't know that was possible. Yeah, Malaysia's back.
Okay, so
Since
overtake mode
2017.
active. We'll get some extra
Of course,
power
that's
off the
information that I
hydrogen system
knew,
now. Use
you know,
boost on the
forever.
next long straight
And I
to get
didn't just
past.
learn that 5 minutes ago because someone told me. Oh my god, what am I doing? Well, at least I'm better than Chris. And
Watch out for
Raphael.
understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Nah, Liam, do you see how terrible I am? I need the racing line. Yeah, the graphics are nice in this game.
Caution, caution.
I basically have it at the highest setting minus a few things that I toned down. Like I might have put like, I don't know, like the tree or the grass graphics down like one notch. But otherwise I think I have it at basically the highest settings. But no, it looks great.
Okay, so with the new power units, make sure you're lifting and coasting before corners.
Frankly, I
And consider
probably
not always
could.
going full throttle. Try combining lift and coast into braking with boost out of corners and see if you can find a good balance.
What was I going to say? I was going to say,
Okay,
frankly, I probably could tone down the graphics a little bit more and get better FPS, but doing it all for the stream. None of you guys care about FPS anyways, as long as it looks decent. Oh, big lockup.
Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it.
Let's see. I have 4080, I believe. I'm not a PC guy. I researched what I needed and then
Tire condition still looking
I
good.
bought it. A pre-built too, which is shameful, but you know, again, I didn't want to put that much effort into the whole PC thing. I think if I were to do it again, I would probably build my own this time around. Or if I was gonna upgrade it, I would probably upgrade it myself, since I'll just be, you know, upgrading individual parts. But
Yellow
I
flag.
didn't want to build a whole one off like just from scratch without knowing anything about how to do it. I did watch like a whole like 2-hour long video of someone actually doing it. It didn't seem too bad, just like a bunch of just like snapping stuff in and screwing some things in. It didn't seem that bad, but I also didn't want to screw it up either. It wasn't something that I was really willing to spend time troubleshooting in case I did it incorrectly, so.
Green flag.
Hats off to Envy guys that built your own PC. Frankly, if I wasn't building my own rig too on top of that, I might have built it. built my own PC, but I didn't want to add that onto the long list of other things that I was already building and assembling. Yeah, I can feel the grip. I can feel when I'm losing grip. I can feel when my wheels are locking up. And that's the cool thing about having the active brake pedals too, is that before I could just feel it in the steering wheel, but now I can feel it in the brakes too, so. And yet, I still do that sort of stuff. No gloves. I just feel like
Okay, so gap to the car
gloves
ahead.
just, I get it from like
5
a
seconds.
appearance perspective. I think it would make sense for me to get gloves, but my hands generally don't get very sweaty anyways. My hands generally don't get sweaty anyways, so hey, Papa, good night, man. So it's not like I ever feel like I need more grip. And I feel like if I got gloves, I would have just as much grip, except my hands would get sweaty. Although I've seen some of those streamers with those really cool gloves, and every once in a while I take a peek. But it's not worth it. I think the only time I'd ever wear gloves
Okay,
is
it's
if
been cleared. Let's
somehow
get
I
back up
got
to
like my
racing
hands
speed. Come
on
on.
some like replica George Russell gloves or Kimi gloves or something that matches the whole Mercedes aesthetic. Do I play career mode? Nah. Haven't even touched it with this game. Every opportunity I get to play the game, I am live streaming, and when I'm live streaming, I'm doing it with the mobbies, so. Oh, man. For some reason, I don't remember these cars being so twitchy, but I also haven't played in like a week and a half, so. Could be that.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 4.4 seconds.
Man, getting on the throttle way too early.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Oh, are you on the? You're on. You're working even that late. What are you doing? What do you do for work? It's kind of a rough schedule there. And also, if you're working, then should you be watching the stream? Oh, in Singapore. Ah, yeah, that's right. Okay. It's like, nah, my work doesn't care. Honestly, my work probably wouldn't care either, but I'm usually in just so many meetings during the day that I probably wouldn't have the opportunity to really watch a stream for that long anyway. Also, despite being a streamer, I'm not really an avid streamer watcher. I don't know, I don't have the attention span to just sit there and watch a live stream for a long time.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Alright, let's get back to an okay position here. So these tires feel very slidey for some reason. I mean, I'm sure it's me, but these tires are not agreeing with me. Alex, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, we're to pit this lap, so push now, push.
Oniony. Alex, thanks for the clover. Appreciate it. The treasure clover. Thank you for the gift. Really appreciate it. Means a lot. Ooh, I got pushed off. I saw it, Oniony. Me and 35 people witnessed it.
Okay, clear.
Oh. Are we so early on the throttle there? It's as if I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Papa. Appreciate it. I'll take it. What time is it over there? Are you on the East Coast?
Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
I wonder if anyone else was doing the medium to softs strategy. Oh, it's not that late for you then, Papa. I'm still up. Well, I probably shouldn't be. Have to get into the office tomorrow. I'll be up around 6:15. Probably shouldn't be up, but it's one of those situations where I just want my vacation to just last a little bit longer. Probably a mistake, but
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the drive.
North Carolina, huh? I've driven through North Carolina to the good to Florida a few times. That's about my experience with. Oh no, actually, I went to Charlotte once for a baseball tournament when I was in high school. I distinctively remember because I broke my
Okay, here's the
hand.
gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 3.0 seconds.
Because I smashed my finger into a coward that put his knee down and blocked second base as he was trying to pick me off.
Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on a soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind.
Oh, are you in school then? Wait, school's not in right now, are they? When does school start again? Is that August? I am very far removed from any kind of schooling, so. Although I do know my son starts school, like regular public school, in end of August, I think, so. Oh yeah? Who are your boys that stream? And what do they stream? I mean, I kind of see streaming as sort of like the lazy man's way of getting into this whole social media culture. Because it doesn't require like long hours editing videos or doing multiple camera angles and doing shots and, you know, doing all that stuff. You're literally just popping on, chatting with people, playing the game, doing whatever. Manuel, I am in
Managing your
banking,
tyres. Manage your tyres.
finance. One of those. I know my brother-in-law probably isn't on still, but he has a 3D printing machine. He printed this sign while I was over in Toronto, and then he printed the Monaco thing. And I was inspired so much so that I am going to get a 3D printing machine as well. So hopefully I'll be able to do some cool stuff with it. I already have some ideas of like how I could 3D print some stuff that could benefit me for live streaming or sim racing. If anyone's seen my rig, they know that I have a terrible cable management setup right now. There's just cables galore that needs to be cleaned up. Alright, let's see if I can get past Mastermind here. I guess not. Oh, is he getting boost from Dillster?
Okay, mate, boost mode if you need it. Boost mode if you need it. Blue flag, blue flag.
Yeah, great to hear I'm getting
blue flag
lapped.
conditions create a gap and let the car behind through.
Wow, 4.5 billion views, huh? Is that total? I'm guessing? I'm like, how do you accumulate that many views? That has to be total views, I'm guessing. I'm curious where I'm at. I mean, I don't think I'm that high, but I don't even know where I can see that number.
Okay, gap to the car ahead. 3.9
Wow.
seconds. Blue flag.
Whoa! I'll have to check them out. Alex Wasabi. Got it. And sorry, when you said your boys, do you mean like your literal boys or like your friends, like your buddies? Oh, cool. That's awesome. I feel like my son, he's still very young, but I feel like he would be really good in this type of thing too, because people love him. He loves being around people. He's energetic. He thinks differently. I feel like he's cut out for this type of thing. Definitely think that you need to be like a very certain type of individual to be super successful in this type of work. So, Zale, thanks for the follow. The Cruise, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Need to make up for the lost subs over the last week. I also have I have an employee who has a daughter who does who's like a wine sommelier and has like a social media thing as well. And she's also like, I followed her on Instagram, and she's also another one where it's like, man, you are such a natural at this. It's like I'm envious of those types of people because I don't know. I feel like I'm just I'm just faking it over here. I mean, I'm just being who I am. But you know, some people they just have it. They have that it factor. All right, what time do we have here? Dang, it's almost 11. I probably shouldn't do another one because it's going to be really late. I might just do a 5-lapper and then call it a night. Social Blade. Is that like an app or something? I'm not familiar with it. I'm also like, I mean, I think it's because I have a full-time job and like a career and that sort of, this is kind of like something I do for fun that I should probably know more about this than I probably should. I've also only been in it for like a year and some change, so just a couple hours every few days. On that note, just an FYI, in 2 weeks' time, we're going to be doing season 3 of the Average at Best Racer League of Extraordinarily Average Racers. We're going to have a Sunday league, which is filled up now, that we kind of key as Division 1, which is a little bit more serious, you know, races are a little bit better. But this season, we're actually doing a play-in league as well on Saturdays at 9:15. So that's basically anyone that's on the Discord that wants to join and do like more of like a formal race that's being commentated by Gray and by Jamie. So it's basically like D1, except, you know, really anyone can join. It's kind of like a first come, first serve. So if anyone's interested in that, join my Discord. There's an invite link on my TikTok bio. If you put exclamation point Discord on the other platforms, I think the invite link shows up. So if you're interested in that and you're free on Saturdays around 9:15 Eastern, and you want to do like a more formal league race, that doesn't have like a huge commitment where you have to do it every weekend, join the Discord and join. I will not be joining D1 because I'm not good enough. And frankly, I think those guys take it a little bit too seriously anyways. Just kidding. Kidding, kind of not kidding. But I'll be joining the play-in one on Saturday nights. And so I'll be streaming those as well. So we'll be doing sort of like a hybrid stream where where Gray and Jamie will still be doing sort of their broadcast stream and commentating, but I'll be sort of like stashed to the left there where you could still watch me, and I'll also be chiming in with a commentary and bullshitting with them, that sort of thing. All right. For the sake of the rest of my week, I am going to do a 5-lapper and call it a night, I think. So sorry about that. I think if we did a quali and a short, it would take it pretty close to like 11:30, and I still have to get ready for bed. And tomorrow's going to be rough. So just going to keep it at a 5-lapper. Frankly, Jamie was a little bit more long-winded than I expected. So the driver's debriefing for the league that happened right before this at 9:15 lasted a little bit longer than I expected. So yeah, sorry I had to cut the live stream short, but I'll be on tomorrow night, hopefully at a decent time, and I can get a decent stream in. Also, Jamie, just kidding. You were being thorough, not long-winded. There's a lot of things to cover, There's new rules, new penalty system, new point system. We had to announce the drivers, in which case Alex did a fantastic job with the graphics and the whatever the hell you call it, with the announcements of the drivers, which was amazing. Definitely don't remember the last time I got rickrolled, but that was awesome too. So yeah, I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'm going to try to get on as many times this week as possible because I'm actually going to be, I just came back from being in Toronto for a whole week, but I'm actually going over to celebrate my friend's milestone birthday. He's turning 40, my friend. But we're going to New Orleans for a long weekend. So going there Thursday, coming back Sunday. So because of that, I'm going to try to be on tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday to compensate for not being here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But we'll see how it goes. It all kind of depends on the kiddos and what they want to do. So we'll see. It's also my son's birthday on Wednesday too, so Wednesday might, I don't know, we'll see. Sorry, whoever was on my left. There was nothing I can do. I was getting squeezed from the right. Oh, shot that just the skosh. That felt like deliberate contact from Mastermind. Let's see if I can remain in the top 10 here.
Overtake mode active. Overtake active. You've got more power now from the hybrid system. Use boost on the next long straight to get past.
Okay, Raikkonen a little tap there. Tap, tap, taparoo. Shout out Happy Gilmore. I really need to get setups. I should have did that during my downtime
Okay,
while I was in
overtake
Toronto. I
enable.
should have looked at setups.
Green flag.
So I did bring my gaming laptop with me. So I could have gone in at least. I could have found some setups that I like, and I could have at least gone in and made the changes on the game during my free time. But did not happen.
Boost mode is available now.
Just clinging on the top 10.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
I'm actually surprised we're so close. What's up, Doobie? How's it going?
Okay, so managing the engine
Been a
is
while.
more important than ever. Your main way to recharge will be lifting and coasting, and you don't always need to go full throttle. Try some lift and coast before braking, then use boost on corner exit to get that extra energy deployment.
Hope things are going well with you. Are you still streaming? Oh, really? Yeah, I feel like everyone sort of fell off the F1 bandwagon. I know some of those Brits are still holding on strong. Those UK streamers are still holding on to F1, but I feel like a lot of the American streamers have kind of went off to do something else. Either all went to LMU or iRacing or, one of those. Uh-oh. Oh, Gran Turismo. Yeah, that one too. So I can make a little push here and gain a couple spots before the end of the race. Oops. Sorry, Mike, reading your comment. Forgot this whole racing thing, this whole braking thing I was supposed to do. Oh yeah? That's awesome, man. Mike, Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Bought a Logitech G29. Oh, nice. Mike is addicted. Keep us posted. Sounds like you might be upgrading your equipment at some point then. Not many people stay with the Logitech. Especially if you end up being really obsessed with it. Well, Doobie, what's the business? Give a quick shout out here. I know no one's watching right now, but
Okay, clear. Yellow flag.
good work, Wendell. Oh, a driver's academy and competing in endurance. That's cool. Nice. Cairo Sim Racing. That's cool. Well, hey, if anyone's interested in becoming a better driver, seems like Cairo has a driver's academy that people could potentially join. Not really sure how, but you know, if anyone's interested, hit up Christian. Gianfranco, unfortunately, the D1 League lineup has already been set. We're starting racing in 2 weeks, so we announced the driver lineup today, actually. But we do have a play-in on Saturday, which is another form of racing. And you can always be a reserve in case someone can't make it in D1. Then, you know, all the people that have done play-ins, you know, that sort of thing are potential call-ups for D1. So Gianfranco, just apply. Use the thing that Jamie provided. The F22 Raptor YT. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, cool, guys. All right. It's getting late. I'm going to call it a night. Got to get into the office bright and early tomorrow and get back to work if I remember what the hell I'm doing there. But anyway, it's been fun. I'll be on tomorrow night. So I'll catch you guys later. Again, if you guys are interested, I do have a Discord. You can find the link on my TikTok bio, or you could do that ! Discord thing on my other platforms. If you're interested in League, that is wrapping up in 2 weeks. There will be a Saturday play-in, and then also if you want to watch, there will be a D1 where the lineup was already set. That's on Sunday. So we'll be streaming both of those most weekends. I'll also be playing and racing in the Saturday one when I'm available. So I will see you guys then. Nonetheless, hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good Saturday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. All right. See you guys. Peace.